Cubans living in Havana welcomed President Obama's decision to lift travel restrictions and described the human side to the half-century-old political squabble.
Es muy doloroso tener.
It's very painful having family members abroad and going years without seeing them. You suffer, and more suffers the mothers, the siblings, all the family members who can't see them. So we're going to see with this new law if our families can see each other again.
Lo podemos ver a las familias.
Creo que es muy buena.
¿Por qué?
I think it's really good because we will have more contact and be freer.
Seríamos más libres.
Bush increased restrictions on family travel and remittance in 2004. Family visits to Cuba were reduced to once every 3 years, and remittances were capped to $100 a month in the hopes of starving Castro's regime. The policy change is seen among Cubans as a positive development.
A mí no me gustó nunca.
I never liked the travel restrictions because it deprives us from having our family members close. I don't like Bush measure. I never liked it.
It is something that benefits all of us. You can restrict something, but not our links to our Cuban families. Those who have left have their reasons, but it's not the fault of those who remain here. I don't think people have to suffer from the two countries' political problems. No, we just shouldn't have to.
No tenemos por qué.
Let's turn to Kirby Jones at this point. Has the interest in business with Cuba created some strange bedfellows, interesting new supporters for lifting the embargo?
Well, in 2000, we saw the emergence of the agricultural sector, which was pressing for new export markets. And Cuba and a few other countries were then embargoed. When the trade opened, and now it has had 7 or 8 years of experience, the American companies have sold over $3 billion worth of agricultural and food products to Cuba, and is the largest supplier of food to Cuba than any other country. And it's also created a cadre of people who have a great deal of experience now, who know, we're not talking about the leadership of the Cuban government, we're talking about the mid-level management of doing business, of having contracts, of getting paid, of shipping goods and dealing with all the logistics of doing business. So there is a great deal of experience, and these people are dealing with Cuba and selling to Cuba as they sell to any other country. And I think American companies who are doing business with all sorts of countries with which we have political disagreements are ready and prepared to do business in Cuba. And Cuban officials have made it very clear that they're willing to sit down and talk about doing expanded business with American companies.